Disturb my peace, then I'm looking in these. Then I leave you on red, make sure you know I see. Double text, you just said try to call me at 30. Say stop being petty, I'm here now, I'm ready. I see through that bullshit, back to do it again. I just left the building, I close you down. I'm gone right now. Hit it out like that, you go wrong. You could've just left me alone. Then I see your name in my phone when I let go. Baby, could you give me some air? You ain't even supposed to be here. Walk away, you stop and stare when I let go. Baby. Baby. Like that you go on. You could've just left me alone. Then I see your name in my phone.
What's going on? If you're in the chat, happy Saturday. I'm doing an impromptu weekend stream today. What's up, Anke? How you doing? Happy Saturday. I hope you having a good week so far. What are you guys getting up to today? Let us know in the chat. We're gonna get started here shortly. If you haven't submitted yet, make sure you hit command submit. If you want to skip the queue, make sure you hit command skip. Good morning to all of you on the West Coast. Good afternoon, everybody on the East Coast. Everybody in the middle. I'll be honest, I don't know what fucking time it is. So Zeke says it's 5 a.m. Oh yeah, because you're in Australia, right? Shit, 5 a.m., bro. Good morning. It's very early for you. Good metal, what's going on? Yeah, Jay, I'm so glad we got to meet in person. I was gonna text you actually. I'm like kind of wiped. I'm not gonna lie. I'm always tired. I've not even unpacked all my shit. Back here behind me. Happy New Year from Mars. What? What do you mean? It's a bright, sunny day in New York. But yeah, I was gonna text you, bro. It's really nice to meet you in person. I'm sorry I just disappeared. I got sucked into work, and then it was just gone for the rest of the day. I don't know if you ended up pulling up to the after party either, but yeah. I mean, all you would have seen is me standing in the corner. Not talking to people. I'm dead. Hold on. Oh yeah, this will help. Front. Beautiful Edouard. Happy Saturday, bro. Welcome to the stream. Need to get to Mars. I don't know that you guys want to live on Mars. Let's be real. It's not necessarily the most welcoming climate for human beings. Green Jean Records, what's going on? If you're in the chat, obviously you can see we've got a bit of a lighter queue today, so we're going to try and get through as much as possible. Zeke is going to hit us with the sub already because it is pretty fucking early. So I don't really blame you. Zeke, we're going to put you at the top. I saved all the submissions from this week because I just wasn't sure if we'd get too many today. Skybox Candy said I got cheap tickets, bro. That's crazy. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. You got some work in. You're okay. I can't be mad about that. Yo, what's going on, AOL? Good morning. It's early as fuck for you as well, right? Or late? I don't know if you're still up. If you just got up. Either way. Anyway, if you're here in the chat, what's up? Happy Saturday. If you want to submit your music, here's a link in the chat. K's Blaze just put it in there. And if you want to skip the queue, here you go. This is A Leech, man. We haven't heard A Leech in a while in the stream, but we got a lot from him right at the beginning of his career. And I gotta be honest, I really like that. Boca, it was so nice to meet you in person, bro. I was just talking about you on Instagram a second ago. But it was nice to meet you, well, not meet you, but see you again in person. Portland was beautiful, man. I really enjoyed it a lot. I couldn't stop gushing about how much I enjoyed the musical community there, and just how much love there was. I saw you were in the studio with Chris Patrick as well. I hope it went well. You know we love Chris out there. Anyway, if you're here for the first time, welcome, man. My name's Kayvan. Director of A&R at Genius Distro, artist manager, producer. I do a lot of stuff. Pitch to DSPs, digital, PR, like all kind of shit. But I've been in the music industry now for about 10 years. So, you know, got a little bit of experience, done a bunch of different things. We got the Kayvan's House platform, which if you don't follow, you definitely should. Me, Marcus, what's going on? Sedarius is boom. Yeah, the new Lukewarm EP is amazing, bro. 100%. So go follow us on the Kayvan's House page. We've been doing interview series. We do all kinds of shit. If you want to submit your music, here's a link to submit in the chat. If you want to skip the queue, that is how you do it. You can skip the queue by subscribing and gifting a sub. That'll get you bumped up. Hey, man, of course. Look, the stuff that we find on stream, we always want to make sure we're shouting that out and supporting where we can, and just getting in front of more people, because that is kind of the goal. Why did I move solo instead of K's Blaze? My bad. Who is this? This is Cruiser, who we also found on stream. You can find all of these in the playlists that I do too. Gold Rose, what's going on? Here's a link to the playlists. I'm a big fan of this as well. So I'm eating a cough drop right now because I'm just so tired, man. We got back in at like 10:30 last night in Portland. Songs we found on Twitch video, it is doing numbers. I think it's like 16K right now, which is crazy. That's our first time doing that many views on one of the Kayvan's house videos too. Let's go check. Man, I'm fucking buzzing. How's everybody in here? What are you guys up to? What have you been doing? Where are you from? Let us know all that shit in the chat. Check this out. Where are we at right now? 18.2K on this video. I missed on Thursday. I was supposed to post another video, but I drafted it and it fucked my caption up, so I gave up. But we dropped a new Music Who This update yesterday, so you should check that out as well. B Marcus. What's the artist name again? Let's make sure we get you bumped into the priority queue. Again, yeah, if you've gifted a chat, or you've gifted or subscribed, you get bumped up. That is a guarantee you get played on stream today. That's how this works. If you don't want to spend bread, that's cool. We'll get into bumping people up from the chat for free at some point. We'll either do the last 30 minutes or we'll start earlier. Regardless, we're going to do it at some point. Anki says, tired. Love from Sacramento. Shout out to the West Coast, man. I got a lot of love for the West Coast people in here. Good metal shit. Coolin' and bootin'. I've never heard that phrase before, but I like it. All right, we got an emotional type demo. Some sad boy shit. I love it. B Macas, let me know the artist name again. I just want to make sure we get you pulled up. So we listen to music here, we give feedback, I'll answer questions. If you guys have any questions about like music industry shit or like strategy, content strategy, whatever, I'm happy to answer questions. Think of this as like open consultation time, office hours as well, as much as it is listening to music, giving feedback. If you guys have questions about anything, you literally can just ask me the fucking questions and I'll answer the questions as best as possible. On days where we have less music, it's a little bit easier for us to do stuff like this as well. So, you know, feel free to do it. If you want to submit at any point, you can. It's free. Got a plethora of questions. Ask the questions, bro. Green Jean Records. What's the artist name? Let me know. Never mind. I see it. It's Green Jean. So we're building the priority queue right now. Again, if you subscribe or get the sub, you'll get bumped up. This is Crybaby, a producer out in New York who's amazing. The song's called Not So Low Crush. Went to oh, fuck yeah, bro. I'm glad you guys got to meet. He just got back to New York yesterday, but I think he's going to be back out in LA at the beginning of next year from the sounds of it. Hey, man, I appreciate that, Pac-Man Dre. Thank you for coming in and sending stuff in, too. Sax scene is on fire. It definitely is. Let's go. Shelby, how you doing? Happy Saturday. All right, so we're going to get started. You guys will see it. As we listen to music, I'm going to be asking you what you think of the song. So please let us know. Constructive feedback is absolutely welcome. Like, we definitely want constructive feedback in here. But don't be a dick. I'll give you a yellow card if you're a dick one time. You'll get a red card if you're a dick here a second time, and that just means you get banned. That's just how we do it. I'm not playing those games. I'm tired, so I'm even less playing those games today. You definitely saw him at Sunday Sounds. He was there. You definitely saw him. That was definitely him. Anyway, he'll be back out there next year as well. So all of you guys, if there's anybody who wants to work or like connect, like let me know. We'll definitely connect you guys. I'm always happy to connect with more creatives out on the West Coast. What else, man? I think that's it. That's the whole spiel. So we'll get into it. I'll be pulling up socials as we go. So if you like something you hear, make sure you go follow artists, man. That's really what it's about. Supporting artists. I'll be putting stuff in playlists as we go. This one specifically. But then usually I add stuff from here into other things. Lil Faint, wake up. What you sleepy for? I'm sleepy, but I have excuse. I can be sleepy. You can't come in here and be sleepy in the chat. Unless you're in Australia and it's 5 a.m. Like Zeke. Like Zeke Lanham here. And then you can't. Then it's acceptable. I'll forgive you for it. Bella is an artist, man. Bella's one of our amazing Discord moderators. But also a creative in her own right. She should definitely tap in. She does a lot of really cool visual stuff. And she also manages some really cool artists you'll hear later on in the stream as well. This is Leaving Me by Zeke Lanham. I like this one a lot, Zeke. This is maybe one of the things you've sent in recently that I like more. React to Lil Faint. Lil Faint, if you want to submit, put it in the Google form right here. It'll go into this next to me. And then if you subscribe or gift a sub, you can get bumped up into the priority queue. Or you could not do that and wait, and we'll do bumps for free later on in the stream. Kareem Liddell, what's going on? I like this one a lot. You could use some sort of other melodic element right here in this gap, I think, where the vocal drops out, and it's mostly, oh, don't do that. If you haven't uploaded it yet, please don't drop it on Friday. I would save this for next year and just kind of build the hype, personally. Also, this Friday is Thanksgiving in the US, so all of the editorial people on the US side will not be working, just as a heads up. Yeah, you don't want to upload your music with only a week to go, basically, right? So I'm gonna tell you how this works. Spotify wants you to upload at least 2 to 3 weeks ahead of time. Like you wanna have it in with at least 2 to 3 weeks for pitching. So basically, if you don't submit for pitching on the back on Spotify for artists within 2 weeks, it doesn't even hit your release radar. So the people that listen to you already don't even get served the music. So there's really no point. You want to always at least upload your music with at least 2 or 3 weeks ahead of time, in advance, so you can push it. You can get pre-saves, but you can also do the pitching on the back end of Spotify for artists. It'll give you a better chance of getting an editorial placement too. Like, it doesn't necessarily guarantee it, but at the same time, the thing that you want, and this is kind of what I've learned about streaming too, is like, you can work your way into algorithmic playlists if you can start strong. And starting strong includes hitting those release radars and hitting hitting some of those algorithmic things to get in front of your fans already. Whereas if you don't do those things and you have a really slow start, sometimes it never gets started. You know what I'm saying? Anki says, I need to figure out how to get my team on Sunday Sounds. I know my friends would leave a lasting impression. But you gotta reach out to that good shit and Annabelle, try and get her onto your music. That's how. That's literally it. That's the only way. Interact with it. Be in the comments. Respond to content. You know what I mean? Like, just be. You gotta interact with people like a human being. And I think that shit really helps a lot. So. This one's got a nice bounce though, bro. I wouldn't rush this one out. I would save it for next year. Zeke_land__. Oh, you're on that Discord? Great. Then be in there. You know what I mean? Like, take part. I think that's really the biggest thing. Like, if I could give you guys any advice. Yeah, I agree, 45 break, because it could use some variation in certain parts, maybe some additional melodic elements. I think in some of those moments where it's a little bit more empty, a little bit more focused on the percussive, a little bit more loop feeling, it's adding some of those, like, elements of... Here, I'm going to show you, actually. I'm going to show you what I mean. Because I've been making UK garage, like, all fucking year. So, this is what I'm talking about, like... It's like having counter melodies and shit, right? Like, there are moments where... So there's like a lead synth here, there's the synth bass, there's the piano happening, there's the drums, right? Those elements don't change that much throughout the arrangement of this. So you get into the verse right here, right? Or the verse space. All I've done is gross beated my drums to add a little bit of variation in the percussive element. Then there is that synth bass that's in there. And it's just taking elements in and out, you know what I mean, to add variation. It doesn't really do that much. You don't need to add more, you don't need to take more away, but it's just about the arrangement. Yeah, if you didn't drop yesterday, just hold it till next year. I would agree with that fully. And then like little moments like that too, where there's like drops out and it focuses on one instrument. It's not that there's a ton of elements in that song or in that beat, but it's just like adding those little details in to kind of add those elements of just movement and fluidity. Like, I think that's the thing that makes the biggest difference. You know what I mean? So I would suggest like going back and doing some little things like that, little details. You could add rises, you could add little percussive elements that are just different. You could change the drum patterns, you know what I mean? You could half time things, you could double things, like, but just little tiny moments like that will help the shit flow a little bit more, you know? All right, the song I uploaded about is a demo, come out next year. I usually rap, so I want to do something more melodic and emotional because it's seasonal depression. We have K's Blaze first, so I'm going to play this K's Blaze one first. Let us know what you think in the chat. And that was Zeke_land__. Great producer as well. You should definitely reach out. A little faint. That's the kind of energy we want here, bro. I appreciate that. All right, let us know what you think in the chat. Kayvan 3000. Yeah, I want to make an instrumental flute album. Bro, there's still something in the tuning that I think needs a little bit of work on this. Like, I gotta be honest, I don't know that the retune speed is quick enough. Or slow enough? Quick enough. because it definitely gets a little shaky on some of these melodies still. Like that would be my biggest feedback. Is like, I think when you're doing stuff like this is fine right here. It's just on the chorus. This verse actually sounds way better than everything we've heard from you so far. The mix on the verse here is perfect on your vocal. And the way you're delivering it too, to be honest. Is this you? Or is this somebody else? Okay, is you in the chat? I need to know, bro. If you want that harsh autotune sound, use Melody. I agree, but I think you should use the harsh autotune sound, especially on beats like this. He's getting better too. Like it's been progression. Like so a lot of the artists in here will send music in over like months and months, right? We'll continue to give feedback. So we talk about a lot about things that can change over time, and then like we tend to see them improve. So I will say like I've definitely heard K's Blaze improve over time, but I do still think there's something to be done with the tuning on the melodic parts. Hey, Xander William, good afternoon, good evening. I hope it's a beautiful day in England. Where's everybody from too? If you're in the chat, let us know. We got 33 in here, which is great. I wasn't expecting that this Saturday, so beautiful. Let us know where you're in, or where you're watching from. I want to know. K's Blaze on Instagram at K's Blaze. I think overall, so I will say this: I like the song more. I think directionally, if you are going to be making music that is kind of like more trap leaning, I would do stuff more kind of in this lane. I liked the feature on it. I thought it was a really good feature too. The things that I do still think need work are kind of like the tuning. I think having that like heavy auto-tune sound would actually help you. And then I'm going to say the same thing I've been saying. I really want to hear you do bilingual music, like to be honest with you. I'm curious to know what it would sound like. I really do want to know. So that's it. Those are my biggest pieces of feedback. We got Bay Area. We got Tampa. We got, a couple of Florida people in the chat. We got LA, Kissing Me, Florida. Look at that, man. In LA from the Inland Empire. Well, I'm not bumping from peeps from the chat yet. I will be. But right now we're doing the priority sub queue. So if you want to subscribe or give a sub, that will get you bumped up into the priority sub queue. We got St. Louis, Memphis. Shelby, how long are you in LA for? When you talk about me, just know. All right, this is Selling Miles. Just recorded this morning. So it is a demo. I'm just trying to pay rent. When you talk about me, just know you gotta make sense. You can't walk without me. Man, Edward, don't leave, bro. Put my head down and work the same. He won't leave. He'll be here. Drowning in my sorrows, man, like I can't swim. Yeah, I put my head down and work the same shift. Drowning in my sorrows, I kind of like this, man. Like I can't swim. Look, yeah, I'm stuck and I'm staring at a wall. Caring about the cause, enlightened by the task. Him and Sammy would sound good together. Ready for the challenge and prepared for a loss in life is frisbee. You prepare for the toss like let a nigga know. Came for the photo. Yeah, this is a demo. He just recorded this morning, so I'm not gonna judge the mix too heavily, knowing that this literally just happened. Rap part sounds really good. Narcella's in here. Swears enticing like a fiend for the coke. I got one rolled and I didn't play with my nose. Try and make it now, I'm not late to the show. Only God can judge, I didn't pay for this toll. If we have a Florida Link Ups channel, you should put it in there. I'm not sure if we do or not. You can't walk without me, man. I'm just trying to pay rent. When you talk about me, I think what could be really cool is having like a female R&B singer kind of lay it on this hook. Same shit. Drowning in my sorrows, man, like I can't swim. You know what I'm saying? Like almost like Isaiah Rashad-esque. You know how he layers like the female vocals, or like Kendrick. Like that would be maybe my only real suggestion creatively on this, because I really like it. Otherwise, I think lyrically it's really good. Your delivery's on point. Like vocal layering, I would say like I love his voice on the rap parts too, but I do think kind of like stacking another vocalist on some of those. Let's just let me do it. Shit, I'm not a female vocalist. I think it would sound better with a female vocalist as opposed to a male vocalist, personally, unless it's layered with you both. I think it should actually be you and then a female vocalist layered together, because that would sound really good. But yeah, I feel you. You get what I'm saying though, bro. You get what I'm saying. Flow is fantastic. That was a solid demo. Look, I'm a Selling Miles fan. Like the videos have been really good. It's been cool seeing the development over the last year or so too. Like it's pretty good. Selling Miles on Instagram. out of the Bay originally, now in LA. Yo, I've been seeing these content pieces from you too, bro. And I gotta say,
welcome back to another Trader Joe's snack review.
I love that you're doing
Today
stuff that is out of pocket. That's not necessarily just like I be telling artists to do this shit all the time. Like making content that's not just music content, so people give a shit.
So the fruze balls are made of
like
dates and
this is some like
fun
ass content, and it's just regular life shit, bro. I go to Trader Joe's too,
welcome
so
back
like
to another Trader Joe's
I can really fuck with
review.
this. I'm a Trader Joe's fan. So you've been
we
putting
back
me
with
on.
another Trader
You've been
Joe's
putting
snack
me on to
review,
the
yo.
Trader Joe's snacks through the content you've been making, and I appreciate it. We got Edouard up next. This is a song I made with my friend, and Omer did the production. All right, cool. Yeah, man, it's great. I love to see it. I always tell artists, you got to diversify your content. Like, the niche shit is cool, but you'll get stuck in the niche if you just only do niche content all the time. You know what I'm saying? Trader Joe's is goated. Trader Joe's? Trader Joe's. A little faint. Is this you? Are you on this too? Yeah, clips to show people who you are, bro.
Asking what I'm doing past 5. I've been feeling really dead. I can't even go outside.
All right. Mix on this vocal feels a little thin.
And I know you miss some time too.
Like I feel like we need came out is Joe's Trader. I wish. I feel like we need more need more body in this vocal right here, bro. Let us know what you think in the chat, but for me, it needs a little bit more body in this vocal.
Now you shining in the light. You know what they say, out of sight, out of mind. But I'm really thinking about you almost all the time.
I'm not mad about it other than that.
How the fuck to
I fuck with Edouard, bro. I was calling him Induxa for like a year before I found out his name was Edouard through a different streamer. Isn't that crazy? This man never corrected me. Too kind, too nice. Edouard's putting the work in, man.
I don't know if this life gonna keep me away, but I know that you and I are not alone.
I do think Edouard, like, I like the way that you sing, bro. I like your melodies. I think the lyrics can still use a little bit of work. And it's just smoothing it out. No, I don't know that the vocals feel too loud. I actually think that the instrumental feels pretty quiet, though. I think that's more what it is. Tell what's going on, man. Happy weekend. Happy Saturday.
So many reasons. We are here switching up like every season. My demon taking over my
Yeah,
body.
I think there's some stuff that could happen lyrically in the writing, right? That could just make it smoother. This artist on this side, I feel like has kind of got it down a little bit more, like rhythmically. I feel like the thing that I hear from your writing, Edouard, that sometimes throws me a little bit off is just like the rhyme scheme more than anything. Like it's maybe a little bit more free flowing than I get into personally, and I have this issue sometimes. But yeah, I like the flows in the pockets, but it's just the actual lyricism. I think there's like little things that you can do language wise that I think will tie the lyrics together a little bit more, and also make them flow a little bit more. And that has been maybe the only thing that I've noticed, like outside of the mixes, which I think you've improved drastically on overall. Totally, I got you, bro. But yeah, for me, I think that's the thing now that I hear that could improve is working on the writing side of things a little bit more, just smoothing out some of those rhyme schemes, getting into more of a structure in the writing. But other than that, like I do think, and what I commend you for the most is that your melodies are always on point. That is something that I really appreciate about your music, is that the melodies from you as a vocalist are always on point. But now it's just getting these lyrics to match up, bro. You see what I'm saying? Try to write a bit simple so I can sing them and rap them at the same time. It's not even that they're I actually find them to be maybe too complicated at times. Like, there's just too many words.
Oh, shit.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like, there are times where you could actually simplify it even more. But I do think that the melodies are fire. And honestly, maybe, bro, like, even working with a co-writer, working with some of these artists that you write with, you know what I mean? And just kind of working on the lyric side of things with them, like, that wouldn't be a bad thing either. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. People do that shit all the time. That is why we have co-writers. That's why there is songwriters. So we can put them in the room. They can write the words. You can write the melodies. You know what I mean? It's finding those partnerships that can help you get these songs out as well. You don't have to do everything yourself. I think that's like a fucking misconception. You don't have to do everything yourself. You shouldn't have to do everything yourself. Was a little faint. A little faint's in the queue, bro. Like, further down. But if you want to get bumped up, like, you're all the way down here. If you want to get bumped up and subscriber gift to sub, you will get bumped up. That's how this works. If you have already subscribed to gifted a sub and you've not submitted in the form, you have to submit in here as well. All right. Eduxer, EDUXRRR on Instagram. Definitely go tap in with him because he's making a bunch of cool shit. And he is a really great producer as well. That's the other thing that I'll say. Collaboration is goated. Tell us, is not. When do you think I'll upload this tomorrow. Well, I'll upload it after we get. Fuck it. I'll upload it after we get up, and I'll just put it live instead of putting it tomorrow. All right, this is Connections with Serenity. They are a prog metal group. I can't remember where it's from though. Where are you guys from again? It is any genre, yeah. Unreleased or released music, whatever you want to do, you can. Is that for Lil Faint? I got you, bro. And I'm a fan of like a bunch of different types of genres too, so you can resubmit whatever you want. Yeah, you just got to keep going. That's it. There's so many elements of it that are right too, Edouard. You know what I mean? It's just like I think the writing can still improve, but that's the case with a lot of people. So don't feel weird about it. This one's good, man. South Australia. Oh yeah, from South Australia. So it's like 6 a.m. for you guys. I like this shit. Yeah, fucking 5 a.m. You guys are wild, man. I can't believe you're out here at 5 a.m. That's so sick, though. 45 Breakers. What was the artist name? I did, but what was the artist name? I just need to make sure we get it from the form. I didn't see it. This is hard, man. This is probably one of my favorite ones that you've sent in so far. It feels just maybe a tiny bit more commercial. You know what I mean? A little bit easier to digest as maybe somebody who isn't like super into prog metal. But I like this. Okay, Cello says they have it all, but the vocals could come up in the mix. I've never heard country Afrobeats, but I'll listen. I actually feel like the whole master could maybe be just a touch louder. But I think the balance between everything feels pretty good. Cello says the breakdown feels like Tony Go Cross Skater. Cross Skater. Why'd I say it like that? Every now and then, my accent gets so confused when I say things in the weirdest way. So if you hear it, you know, it's alright. Cool things is real hard. I fuck with rock, not gonna lie, son. Me too, bro. Like, look, I feel like being a fan of multiple genres is really like a cheat code. Like, if you're only listening to one type of music, you're kind of fucking up, bro. You're holding back your creativity. Like, inspiration can really come from anywhere at all. And sometimes it is listening to different types of music, different genres, different artists that will inspire you to make something that's completely different than anything you've ever tried before. So I highly recommend for everybody in here, like, you should just be listening to music. Yeah, you should be a fan of music, period. Genre is such an antiquated way of separating and breaking things up. That's a perfect way of thinking about it, though. Oh, Second on Fire by Kings of Leon, we definitely heard it, bro. That shit is super dumb hard. I sang that song at my fucking high school talent show, bro. One kind of music like cooking with only one spice. Can you imagine you only using salt and nothing else? That's crazy. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't go to any kitchen that only used salt and nothing else. This is great, the progression in this is really cool too. I love how there's different sections and different movements. It doesn't feel like it drags on. That's the only rock song I fuck with heavy. Bro. Well, fan, I can put you on to a bunch right now if you like that song. But if you like Sex on Fire, you should listen to the rest of that album as well. That Kings of Leon album is probably the best album of all time. So if you like that song, you should listen to the rest of that album. There's another song on there that was really big as well. The interplay with the guitars is tight. All the instrumentation on this was fantastic. My only feedback really is that I think the master could come up just a tiny bit. But I fuck with this. Favorite drop this past Friday. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. It's specifically the first and the third new song on the Drake Deluxe, because one of my artists, Overcast, on the distro side produced those two songs. And it was a huge placement for him, a huge moment for him, and just something that put a huge fucking smile on my face to see on Thursday night. So I have to say that was probably my favorite drop, followed by Ajna, who is another one of our artists on the distro side, who also dropped a song called Hallelujah. So those two, those are my favorite ones that came out this past week. All right, we got Green Jean. I'm fucking crazy, right? I couldn't believe it, man. It popped up, and I was just like, oh my God. Like, I kind of knew about it, but I wasn't sure that they'd come out. And I didn't know it was two. I'd heard that there was one that Drake had hopped on. But yeah, bro, fucking Overcast is a good friend from the Bay, and it was beautiful to see. Bro, beautiful to see. I sent him a voice message, and I was just like, yo, I'm so proud of you, bro. Like, I'm proud of everything that you've done. You're incredible talent. Like, it's amazing that the world gets to see it this way. And, like, it's cool as fuck, bro. It's so cool. I can't even... I mean, I can't even really believe it, to be honest with you. Like, I'm just a fan of his music. So, like, to be a fan of his music... yeah, he went stupid at Sunday Sounds. We put out an album this year. It's about to crack 3 million streams. We're like so close to 3 million streams on this album. Got added to the Tidal Rising program. Like, it's been a really cool year of working with him, and just seeing things grow, and with the team as well, and like the videos that he's put out. So like, yeah, man, I'm really proud of him, and that shit was amazing. Yeah, as a dream placement for anyone in music. 2 of them on one out on a deluxe. That's like almost damn near unheard of, especially for the underground too. That shit's amazing. So I'm really happy about that. All right, this is Green Jean Dungeon Freestyle. Let us know what you think of the chat. I feel like a boss and I join in that row. With the shiesty on. Is the shiesty just for the look, or is there a reason? I know, like, with the drill artists in the UK, they do wear shiesty just so they don't get in trouble.
We pull up and clear the shit out like a strong, got bombs. Percocet shit on my tongue, I know. Kicking bitch shit like a done, no one. But none of my shit
locked up. That's why his brother had to. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool, actually. That's kind of cool. They're not
just
producers, but project people. Like, yeah, bro, I'm saying, crazy. And like Tyler shared it on his story. That song specifically, fucking Jack Harlow shared it on his story, specifically the one that Overcast produced too. So why we all getting dissed on Scary Ass? I don't know, bro. Drake just be dissing everybody. I think he's out of touch with what it's like to be a real life person. I mean, this goes hard. I'm not gonna lie. I do think that the instrumental could be a little bit louder, hit a little harder. For me, like, the separation here is that I feel like the beat could kind of knock a little bit more and bring some of that energy that the vocals bring in. But the vocals sound really good. Question: Hell's locked up. Did he record his part? Did he record his part before getting locked up? Is this like something older that you guys took and then put on here, or? Before? Okay, fire. Nah, this shit was cool, man. I like this. It's very much in the lane of what I listen to. What I will say is, like, I think the tough part about this type of music is it's hard to push. It's hard to promote, especially as an independent or an emerging artist. So I definitely lean as much as possible into the content side of things, into the video side of things. But the vocals do sound really good. Like, it had a bouncy flow. It's definitely something. Heard that shit while playing 2K. I'm dead, bro. The Drake shit or this? Green Jean Records on Instagram. They're a beat maker collective out of Atlanta too. So if you are in Atlanta and you're looking to work with producers, make sure you tap in. Green Jean Records, all right? Hit me up if you need beats. Bro, I always need beats, so you can send me anything you want. And I've been making beats too. Bro, guys. I forgot to tell you this. You know how fucking I got my fingers crossed right now. I'm hoping for this fucking Deontay Hitchcock placement, but he tweeted that he was looking for beats. I tweeted a beat at him. He DM'd me. He was like, send me the beat. I sent it to him. He downloaded it. I'm just over here waiting. I got my fingers crossed, bro. I hope I get this fucking Deontay placement. That'd be a great way to start 2024. All right, this is You Don't Want Me by Shelby Ruger, the Green Tea Master. Bro, send me horns. Send me horns. I absolutely would love to chop some horns up, bro. If you have horn samples, just email them to me and I'll fucking work with them. All right, this is a demo. Probably trying to sell, so if you know any artists, Shelby Ruger says. Fingers crossed, y'all. Oh, this is a new mix. Love it. Yes, man. This is tough. We listened to this one already, right? What is this website? Oh, so it's called Untitled app. It's actually an app that you can download on your phone too. But it allows you to upload music, send music out, see who's listening to it. You should definitely get into it. Untitled.app or Untitled.stream. You can get it on a desktop too. I'll show you what mine looks like. It's pretty cool. I don't want to do all that. I gotta sign in again.
You never love me, all you did was abuse me. It doesn't matter if I leave or stay.
45 Breakers said would love to hear them of some Afrobeat. Oh, they've definitely done some Afrobeat. This is Shelby Ruga. You can find Shelby here. I love the bilingual aspect of it. Real Shelby Ruger on Instagram. God, guys, 34 in the chat right now. You guys are happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to me. Shelby's new song, Blue Moons, if you've not listened to it as well, you should definitely go check that out. Probably Last says this is fire. 249 is so easy to listen to as well. Yeah, Green Tea Studios do this one. Catchy, bro. Really catchy melodies. How to use your Prime Gaming sub? This should explain it, I think. Pac-Man Dre. Sometimes it's kind of confusing, honestly. I put this in here to try and help people, but I don't know that that really helps. So, best of luck. That was "You Don't Want Me" by Shelby Ruga. Real Shelby Ruga. I really don't have any feedback. That one sounded really, really good. I honestly can't remember what I said about the mix last time. Because I can't remember when we listened to it. But no, that one felt really good. I don't really have any notes on the mix or the master. It really knocked. It really knocked. The vocals sounded great. They really cut through. The song is good. I love that it's bilingual. Yikes, not full. All right, this is Yasin Pop Song number 1 from September 25th, 2023. Is that right? No, from October 20th. What is the... I don't know what these numbers mean, but 10:25 p.m. Ooh, let us know what you think in the chat. We got a little pop for you today.
I can't even say it, it's your fault.
Yasin B 26 on Instagram. Loving the visual content.
You wasn't solid, you wasn't honest. I had plenty other options, but still regardless, I called you gorgeous every morning.
I like the demo. I think the guitar tone and the mix on the guitar needs a little bit of work still.
Nothing more important, but baby, I need to say goodbye.
And I would maybe switch up the bass line on this. September 25th at 10:25 p.m. I'm dead, bro. It's definitely a vibe though.
It's time to let these feelings fly.
Low key, bro.
Love is running
And this might be crazy. Like, you know, feel free to not do this. But I actually think that the song that you have here should be a little bit more like Kid Leroy Stay kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like production wise. I just think that the writing over something that was maybe a little bit more up-tempo
It's lost and can't be found.
would kind of hit a little bit more.
You're supposed to ride from
Maybe just a touch more than this, like... This kind of reminds me of Magic. You know what I mean? The like... Why you gotta be so rude? That band. The bounce reminds me of that a little bit. So it would work. You know what I mean? Like, I do think that people would like this. But for me personally, when I listen to the lyrics and I listen to the vocal delivery, I can't help but in the back of my head be like, ooh, this would sound so cool over like a more up-tempo, pop-punky kind of inspired production style. Especially this part, this melodic hook right here. So I don't know, it's just an idea. Toby, what's going on, bro? You almost missed another Saturday stream. Yeah, like... You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if you made it a little more up-tempo, it might be just even more digestible for people, but I was plastic boarding. That's hard work.
Can't be found. Just look around. You're supposed to ride from me and hold me down. But now you're gone, you're gone, you're gone.
I like it here. I don't know if I could do it, but I hear it kind of.
Hate that I was wrong. You wasn't solid, you wasn't honest.
I like the song though. I just feel like something in this production drags a little bit more than it should, and I think that's maybe what it is more than anything. Lyrics and vibe are great. I agree, and melodically as well on the vocal. I actually wouldn't change a thing about the vocal. I think that the production could use a little bit of work, but the vocal itself, I probably wouldn't touch that. Yasin B26 on Instagram. Again, if you want to get bumped into this priority queue, there's a guarantee that you get played on stream today. If you subscribe or gift a sub, that will get you bumped into this queue marked in orange. These songs are the songs we'll play first. Once we get through them, we'll either just start randomly picking people from this list, or we'll do free bumps from the chat depending on what time it is once we get through. Usually the last 30 minutes of the stream are dedicated to people who are in the chat. So if you stick around with us at 2:30 my time, which is in about 45 minutes, we'll start bumping people up from the chat for free. All right? So make sure you stick around, hang out, and take part in what we're doing here. Yasin says, yeah, I recorded this with a sock over my mic. Everything needs to change. That's fine, bro. No, not a damn thing wrong with that. I've recorded in many a closet with many a sock over the mic. This is Freeform Jumpers by Gold Rose.
Yeah.
These visuals been looking clean as a motherfucker, bro. Oh, you found... Excuse me. You found the Spiral Hill, bro. Where is the Spiral Hill? We just watched this in another video the other day, and we were trying to figure out where the Spiral Hill is at. Gold Bros found that shit. I'm dead, bro.
Shut the fuck up, let
you don't
me
need top
get
equipment.
off.
It's just
Go
what you do.
gold rolls just to give us something to root for.
Way to find that shit. You're a better geoguessr than me.
They can't box me
Serpent
in.
Snake Mound. Jolly Corey just exposed the territory. Ventura, California.
Heard the phone both ways. Had to tell him Bob, remind me of some bitches I done had. Trying to get a rise for like my dog, Mr. Clean. I've been cutting ties, brushing, trying to get wavy. But my shit Brady on my Cameron shit. I'm broke, balling, resemble Cameron wrist. The pen and palm trying to scratch my itch. Been planting seeds so long, the soil must be rich. Loyal to the soil, I'm the shit.
Also, I love Aquatic.
Got some motion, got him sick. I've been taking risks, wasn't making sense. Now I'm making sense. No, they ain't believe me, so they left. I hope they find content. Post this on the social just so I can vent. Reality, I might just blow up this. New shit coming soon, I'ma see you then.
Yeah, this is great, bro. I'm a Gold Rose 24K fan, to be honest. Or Gold Rose, sorry. His Instagram is Gold Rose 24K, and his username is too. But video dope too. I fuck with that. I feel like the beat and the flow don't mesh. What? What are you talking about? I disagree with that. I feel like they do mesh, personally. This made me feel a bit like he's shouting at the beat instead of writing it. I like that, though. It's a vibe. Come on. To be honest, this is the first video I've seen shot here that I really like. It's very easy to mess up the shots for this. I agree. I like the way it moved around. I thought it was a vibe, personally. I don't know. We don't have to agree, though. That's the point. That's why I'm always asking you guys what you think in the chat. It's not out on Spotify, but you can find it here. It's over the Yachty J. Colby, so I don't know that you can put it on Spotify.
Yeah.
Probably have to put it on SoundCloud or YouTube or something. I mean, I guess it's on YouTube. GoRose24K_. I guess that's a great example of the subjectives of music. Yeah, exactly. Like, this is just subjective all the time. That's literally why I ask you guys what you think, because, like, we're not always going to agree, and that's fine. We don't have to agree. It'd actually be fucking weird if we agreed on everything all the time. Then I would think that you guys were just lying to me and gassing me up, being like, yo, Kayvan's the GOAT. Everything Kayvan says is right. That's not true. Sometimes I say shit is fucking wrong. Prod last, that's fine. You don't have to apologize for a goddamn thing. I love variation in the music we get, bro. Quale by Shelby Ruger. Wait, is this right? Did I bump you twice? Did I bump you twice by accident? I did, but fuck it. We're in. I did it by accident. Just make an ass to send to people and see who's a liar or not, bro. People will just be lying all the time. And this is damn what she's trying to sell. Afrobeat. Who asked for Afrobeat? You got it. And also for artists, like, not everybody's gonna like your music all the time. So like, no, you paid twice. All right, cool. I wasn't sure if I did it by accident or not.
If we know that this is love,
oh, this slaps.
We've been searching all our lives to fucking find it.
I mean, you should try and send this to any female R&B artist right now, because they all need it.
You're not ready, you're not saying no, but you still want me to stay close.
That's what I'm saying. You got to keep going. Just don't give up. Alright, if you can get it to this artist, I put a name in the chat, Tenny. Tenny's huge, but I do feel like this, especially the hook, really fits for her. Oh, Spanish. Oh. I love that you're doing the bilingual shit. It's really cool. Just so Chris Brown sort of fit right on that album. Voice and delivery is right on this one. I mean, I maybe keep this one for yourself, to be honest. Young Miko, I love Young Miko. I'm a Young Miko fan. Young Miko will go crazy, actually. Especially with the Spanish. The Spanish adds a different layer to it. I love that. Such a nice melodic run. This is great. Really, really great hook. He's such a good writer, Shelby. I've been feeling this way, but with the Spanish, it could be a Chris Brown song with a Bad Bunny feature. Yeah, I mean that'd be a huge fucking placement. I feel like you should maybe keep all the bilingual shit, to be honest with you. There's just not that many artists who do it, like, or have the ability to do it, and definitely not in the R&B space. So I feel like if we're talking about telling a story, right? Because that's all marketing is, bro. It's telling the story. It's telling the story of the artist. You have a really interesting opportunity to kind of be one of the first people in that space of doing things bilingually, especially in the R&B space, because there's really not anybody in R&B that does that well. You know what I mean? So like, if you think about it that way, and you're like, all right, what is the story I'm telling as an artist? Like, beyond you being an amazing R&B writer, an amazing English language artist, like, the Spanish shit is so cool, adds such a cool layer to what you do, and it gives you an opportunity to tell a story further. And then also, like, even from like a playlisting standpoint, it's like pitching to two completely different groups of people now. Like, you're pitching the R&B curators, but you're also pitching to Latin curators as well. So if you don't get on a R&B playlist, but you get on a Latin one, it gives you the opportunity to maybe build a market for yourself in a space that's honestly arguably even bigger than the English language market. No, not arguably. It is bigger. The Spanish language market is substantially bigger than the English language market for music, because there are way more countries in the world that speak Spanish than there are that speak English. So I'm just saying, like, you already have a cool opportunity here, especially with this bilingual music, to really tell a new story. You got me thinking about it too. You got me thinking about it, Shelby. You got me thinking about it. I'm thinking about these angles right now. Pretty cool. There is a huge market developing in India too. Most of the major labels are already on top of that. If I'm being real, like, I got some friends who work in international, and like, yeah, the Indian market is massive. It's maybe more limited in like geographically where it gets served to, obviously, right? Because there's, you know, India would be the main market, especially for Hindi music specifically. But like, beyond that, I mean, there's like a big Indian population in the world, so there is like definitely the opportunity to reach large markets. But it also revolves heavily around YouTube, less around Spotify, because Spotify is not the predominant streaming service in India, so that's something to think about too. Super catchy. This is Willow by Tova out of Canada. Get ready for some more R&B that's gonna blow your fucking mind. Let us know what you think in the chat.
The willows they weep where I'm hiding under the tree.
I think I put this in the new music queue this playlist this week. There it is.
Train passes by sometimes it might leave without me.
Let's put it in the songs you found on Twitch playlist as well. It's been on repeat, says Shelby Ruga.
Stay up at night and wonder on things.
Look, I'm here to share experience with you guys as well. I learned all this shit. I talk to people about this a lot when I'm having conversations with people in the industry. Definitely Daniel Caesar vibes, and I love it. But I talk about this a lot. Like, if we can start developing artists at an earlier stage and help them figure out how to think about things, we'll get better artists, period. And we won't have to worry about teaching people things as they go, or having people have no idea what the fuck's going on, because they'll understand the fucking industry. So for me, that's a big part of why I do what I do, is like, I want to make sure that everybody learns stuff early, because it makes it easier. And we don't have to do as much work. Sorry, but like, I don't want to hold everyone's hand through everything all the time. So if the artist understands what they need to do and what their job is, like, fuck it, why would I not tell you guys the things that'll make not only your lives easier, but the people you work with lives easier? I don't know, that's how I feel about it. Last, that's what we want to hear, man. That's love. Oh, you got your first ever editorials from this. I forgot. Congratulations on your first ever editorial placements on this one as well. That's beautiful, man. What you got? You got Fresh Pines R&B, right? Karen, you said it. I remember you said it. Oh, Behind the Beat as well. I love that, man. Love that. Give me Daniel Caesar and Omar Apollo vibe. Love it. He's super nice. It's the vocal. If you listen for the vocal arrangements too, it's the vocal arrangements that have really been getting me from the beginning. They're just so perfect. And again, like we've listened to a lot of Tova's music. Like last year, Tova sent through this whole EP, the Care Package EP. We listened to it ahead of time, and there was notes. But all this new shit. Oh, New Music Canada, Mood Ring, beautiful. Fresh Finds next. Fresh Finds next.
Throw up my hands and leave it all to fate.
No, this one's great. Tova's been nice. I agree. But this new music that he's been sending over that we got recently and that is coming out, I think is definitely the best music he's made so far that I've heard, which is great and encouraging because that's the way it should be. Yeah, the background vocals, vocal arrangements, like the stacks, all the layers that are happening.
The willows
I mean, that's a hard thing to do. I don't know if, like, for any of the singers in it, you know what it's like stacking harmonies and coming up with harmonies, and then yeah, that song feels like that audio hug someone was talking about. I agree with that. That's a good way of talking about it. Beautiful, man. Tova makes music on Instagram. Yeah, but just the way that he stacks his vocals in the background, man. Like all those background vocals, all those little details, they're not necessarily in the forefront, but when you really like sit and listen to them, I think those are some of the most impressive parts about these songs, because it's really difficult to write vocal arrangements and harmonies and do it in a way that feels not only fluid, because sometimes it can be a little static, a little boring, you know what I mean? So like super fluid and also just like really warm and inviting and like, I don't know. Lil Faint, I know, up next. Let us know what you think in the chat. This is a music video out of Florida. This is our first time listening to Lil Faint. Shout out to Edward. And Lil Faint for being in here, man.
Go fast, I ain't taking it slow. Not a V, but I stay by my bone. If you talking about bands, we talking for show. Gotta get it together, high notes, still open.
I like your vocal tone. Like I actually like your rap voice a lot. I think the vocal could come up a little bit in the mix and kind of sit on top of the instrumental just a touch more.
But you stuck in your ways. On the top, but you stuck in a phase. I was down going up, gotta change. Keep going now, can't stop it no.
Highly recommend some more ad libs. It's kind of tough.
I
actually like this.
I can't wait till I'm up, it's gonna happen. I've been doing this since started rapping.
The video's a vibe too. You guys did a good job on that.
Hit a spin, I just took off the trash and got banned in the coupe. Now I feel like I'm trapped. Hit a spin, I just took off the trash and got banned in the coupe. Now I feel like I'm trapped.
I would love to hear more, actually. I feel like I would like more of your music if you sent it.
Up in the stupid, I'm doing my thing. Yeah, you thought I could rap, but I really could sing. Yeah, I came from the bottom, I'm making my way. Gotta keep going, don't care what they say.
Who produces? Edward, you produce this?
So many thoughts, but I gotta maintain. I be feeling my shine when I'm up on the stage. Gotta keep going, can't stop this. Get me a check, new deposit. I was down, you
it's like the other thing that I need is those subs to hit a little harder, you know what I'm saying? For music like this, these subs gotta hit it harder. It's good though. I like this. Really happy you guys shared it. I'm gonna give that a thumbs up on YouTube. I'm gonna go find it. Definitely underrated, man. Look, I'm gonna say this right now. Most artists are underrated. And it's not that you don't make good music. It's just that sometimes it's the other parts that lack. Let's go check out the gram and see what's going on. So you only got like 7 posts, bro. You don't have that much content coming out on Instagram. So I will say that's probably one thing immediately, right? These are solid master, I agree. But usually it's not that you're underrated. It's just that people don't know about you yet. You know what I'm saying? You hear about our under 16s? No, I didn't. What happened? I fell asleep watching an under 17s like Euro qualifier the other night between, World Cup qualifier between like Japan and Senegal. It was weird. I don't know why I was watching it. Hey, McNary, thanks for the follow. We won 14-3. That is absurd. Yo, what's good? Welcome in. Content is the key. Look, I talk about this shit all the time with everyone I work with, all the artists. It's the same conversation I have every fucking day, right? If you don't make content and you don't actually, fuck, it's not even content, bro. It's not even content. If you don't promote your fucking music, it's not gonna move. It doesn't matter who, like, it doesn't matter if I'm pushing it. It doesn't matter who's fucking pushing it. If you don't push your music as an artist, if you don't connect with your fans, if you don't give them a reason to give a fuck, no one's gonna give a fuck. I'm sorry. It's harsh. It's a harsh way for me to say it, but it literally is just the truth. Like, this is not me. Like, I'm not trying to like harp on people about like content. Like, you got to make content. You got to figure out how to do it. But like beyond that, if you don't push your own fucking music, why should I care? Like, why would anybody care? If you don't care enough to promote your own music, why would we care enough to listen to it? I'm sorry, but you got to push your own shit. You can't be too cool to push your own shit. You can't be too cool to talk about it. It's not overkill for you to talk about it every day or talk about it every couple of days, like push people towards old shit. That's exactly why, Anke. That's exactly why we're here on a Saturday. You got to push your own shit. You got to promote it. You got to put it, you got to send it to people when it comes out. Like, bro, my homie Kay, who runs Show and Tell, he said this on his story the other day. Like, you can't just expect us to know you're dropping music. We got a release calendar where you guys can tell us where you're dropping and keep us up to date, right? And some people do it. Some people put it in there, and it's amazing because on Fridays, I go in there and listen to everything that comes out myself before we put it on a playlist. Some people think if a track's out, you can't push it for real. Yeah, it's stupid. Push your shit. If you're too cool to talk about your music, it's just a hobby. That's facts, bro. This is your art. Stand behind it. You think fucking Leonardo da Vinci didn't push his art? Nah, bro. That's why he's one of the greatest artists of all time. Motherfucker was pushing this shit. Release calendar is a Spotify exclusive. Yeah, the playlist is. I mean, I guess the graphic isn't, but yeah. Right now, all my playlists are only on Spotify. I'm a hater like that. Sorry. It's just what most people are listening, so I just don't have the time to make it on both. Jolly Corey, I appreciate it too, man. Thank you for being here. All right, this is Overwhelmed with So Convenient. Let us know what you think in the chat. Oh, I'm into this as well. Oh. Saved immediately. I'm not the artist, I'm a producer. Hey man, shout out to you for being a producer pushing this fucking music that you worked on too, bro. I like this a lot. This is definitely the type of music I enjoy. So, Overwhelmed. I like the name too. The name is good. Last says beat goes crazy. Great job on the production. What's your to the producer is in here? What are your socials? Beat goes crazy. 45 breakers. That's your Instagram as well? I'm about to go follow you right now. This beat is nice. This beat is fucking nice, bro. Great job. You're Peruvian and that Argentinian? Guatemalan? What flag is that? What's the second flag, bro? This beat is super tough. And where are you based? You in LA or New York? I see you in New York right here. Honduran. Sorry for not knowing that flag. Peruvian and Honduran. That's a vibe, bro. That beat's perfect. Danny fan, but I never ghost you as a boy. This song's actually good. Tampa, Florida. Alright, we got more Florida people in here. You're in Florida. Make sure you tap in with 45 breakers, man. You fucking up if you're not. Hey, 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 hey. This is great. I mean, I love the piano in there. If I could give any feedback, it would just be more variation in the arrangement, more little details. I think that's one thing that I have as a note for producers just in general. But overall, no, the shit was fire, bro. I added to the playlist. I saved it. I liked it. I enjoyed it a lot. Good shit. All right, this is Oatmeal Gang by Lass. I don't know. He said it was going to be different than anything else, so we're going to find out. Alpha Rock Quasar, thanks for the follow. Dekindra, thanks for the follow. Football Friends. Ooh, friends. Football Friends is my EAFC nickname. Oh, nice drop. What are you talking about? This is just hard, bro. You. I got a minute. You know I got a hands on my head. Like I'm on the way, I got a niggas on the head. When I'm on my kids, I got a hands on the head. I got a hands on my head. Wait, I gotta I gotta go. I leave. This is tough, bro. I would love to hear a rapper on this as well, to be honest. These nasty as fucks is Jolly Corey. It's really good. Sonically, it feels good. Like, the mix is really great, and all the synths are awesome, bro. Great job on the synths. I don't know what Oatmeal Gang is, but I like it. You know it's fire when you guys... Literally. You'll hear me do this shit on stream all the time. If the beat is good, I'm just gonna mumble shit on top of it. I made a bitch dance just to do the Macarena. This is cool, man. I like this a lot. Charlie Curry says I would have babies with this beat. That is intense. I'm about to follow you right now. This is super tough, bro. Where are you from, Pod Blast? Oh, are you Swiss, bro? You from Switzerland? It's always the Europeans, bro. It's always the fucking Europeans, bro. Are you Swiss? Denmark, Danish. What's wrong with me? Why can't I do flags today? I know that's the Denmark flag. I'm not stupid. What's wrong with me? I'm gonna chalk it up to the traveling. That's definitely a Danish flag. Shout out to Denmark. I'm trying to come to Copenhagen next year. It's on my list of places I really want to go because it seems beautiful. Shout out to Denmark. And what you'd be like, that's not in Denmark. I swear I know geography. The NA geography is affecting you, bro. I'm saying. Do you hear that? Copenhagen, I want to go so bad. We got Boy in the Autumn next.
Where you can find everything
my wife has been trying to go.
Get ready for the holiday season.
Like about to be in Berlin next week, bro. I can't wait. I'm flying to Berlin on Wednesday. Very excited.
This season with
more plug and B. My heart cries.
You.
Fuck this ad, bro. Get out of here. My heart cries tears for you. This is Boy in the Autumn. Let us know what you think in the chat. Out of the UK. Free ad rev. Boo. 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 Master needs to come up a little bit like that. Yeah, definitely a Vince Staples type for sure. For sure. My first thought was Pell, actually. This is cool too. But yeah, the master could just be a little bit louder on the beat, especially. Oh, this that crazy Japanese soda, right? Where they got like a little marble in it. I've never listened to Memphis Funk before. I don't know what that is, but I've listened to it. I'm hella sad because I finished with all Star Wars real life action shows. Yeah, I know that feeling. I actually know that exact feeling, bro. That's how I felt when I got to the end of Book of Boba and then Mandalorian. Every time a Mandalorian season finishes, that's how I feel. I haven't watched Ahsoka yet, but it's on my list. I'm definitely a Star Wars nerd, also for everybody in the chat. I've got a couple of the graphic novels back here, too. I play the video games. I do all that. Yeah, you can use it early, bro. I'm not sure. That's fine. Jared Exodus, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I'm just generally a nerd. I watched One Piece the whole flight to Portland on my phone. Just like this in front of me. I was just watching One Piece the whole way. I love nerdy shit, bro. Definitely always been that way. This is mostly graphic novels back here, if I'm being real. It's mostly graphic novels and sci-fi books. And then vinyl records. And that folder, the blue folders are my Pokemon cards. Yeah, I didn't get the new PlayStation either. And I don't have a PC, I stream off a Mac. This is my work computer. I like this vibe for you, Boy in the Autumn. Mix still needs a little bit of work. But I think this is a cool direction for you, vocally. It's crazy that I stream off a Mac, yeah, I know. It's been that way. But it works. I got it to work. I figured it out. So it's okay. Crazy mix block recently. Outsource to an engineer, my bro. Get on Fiverr. Find yourself an engineer. Or hit up one of the engineers from the community. It'll help. Look, I'm the same fucking way, which is the problem, right? This is like I can never mix my shit because I just get stuck and then I overmix the shit and then I come back to it and I'm like, why'd I do that? So I'm like definitely at a point, I think, even creatively myself, where I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna outsource my mixing because there's just no point. Like you can't do it all. You don't have to do it all. You can, but outsource it. It'll help you, especially if that's the thing that's holding you up creatively. Find someone else to do it. You know what I mean? Trust the process. I agree. It's the worst, Toby. It is the worst. I didn't put a song out for like 10 plus years because I just hit a fucking wall, bro. Kwame Brown, what are you doing in my swamp? Thanks for the raid, bro. Welcome to the crib. As somebody who wears all the hats all the time, you do not need to wear all the hats all the time. Ruben, what's going on, bro? Happy Saturday. Found a rapper for the track. Let's go, lass. That happened quickly, bro. Kwame Brown, how are you doing? Thank you so much for the follow. Guys, make sure. How's your stream, Kwame? Let us know. Bro, I'm tired. I just got back from Portland last night at like fucking midnight. Long ass fucking flight. Oh, man. That was Boy in the Autumn that we just listened to, too. For everybody who just hopped in, welcome. My name's Kayvan. I'm the director of A&R. Ooh, cooked up a fresh beat. I thought I was going to do that because I thought my submissions were kind of light today. And I was like, oh, well, maybe I'll just make beats on stream. And that's what we'll do. And then fucking, I got a lot of submissions. So it kind of turned around. And the chat's been kind of live. So it turned around. But if you are here and you just joined, my name's Kayvan. I'm the director of A&R at Genius Distro. But beyond that, I also produce, I manage artists. I've been an artist myself. I run this community called Kayvan's House on Discord and on Twitch that is for independent and emerging artists. We do this twice a week, usually on Monday and Thursdays, where we listen to music, give feedback. This is really like an artist development stream. That's the way I look at it. I get to listen to artist music, all genres, look at content, watch videos, just give feedback and let artists know how they can improve, if they can improve, and then support everything that we can, you know, just in general. Hope I don't get hungry before you get to mine. I'm hungry as fuck, bro. I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten yet today. And after we get off stream, I basically have to immediately leave and go to an art gallery to go see a friend of mine and visit and see this artist. Actually, you guys probably, yeah, I did. They were, but then you guys kind of showed up. That was great. So, BJ Ramirez, what song am I playing from this SoundCloud link? Can you let me know? Maybe just this Diva one that's at the top? That's what we're doing. Too late. Yeah, so basically, fuck, I didn't explain how this works. If you submit, you can submit for free. Please do. The queue is still open. Boom, submit. If you want to skip the queue, here's the subscription stuff. If you subscribe or gift a sub, that'll get you bumped into the priority queue. But the last 30 minutes, which is in about 20 minutes from now, will be dedicated to people in the chat, and we'll be bumping people up for free because that's what we do every stream. So stick around. We'll go on a raid after we get done as well. Do not submit in the chat, please. If you could, do it. Bool is not here to delete this, and I don't know how to do it right now. So if you could, maybe not submit in the chat though, and submit in the Google form, that'd be great. Thanks. This is Steve by BD Ramirez. So let us know what you think in the chat. Please be respectful of each other. That's the only rule here, is just be respectful of each other. I'll be pulling up socials, so if you hear what you like, go follow the artist too. And that's it. That's the whole spiel. So welcome in. Thank you for the raid, Kwame Brown. And shout out to him. Go check his channel out if you haven't as well, all right? Did I do the shout out? I did do the shout out. All right, I'm going to tell you right now, and this is a me thing, long intros are not something that I am a huge fan of. But it's only because I listen to so much music, so I'll be skipping through shit. There's a little bit too much reverb on this lead vocal for me. It just feels a little too wet. So it's like kind of muddying up some of those frequencies where the vocal sits. I like the tone and the melody that you're doing on the lead vocal. I feel like cutting down this reverb just a tiny bit would be good. If you are not doing this already, one thing you should be doing is busing it to an auxiliary channel and controlling your reverb separately of your lead vocal chain. It will help kind of clean up a lot of those frequencies because it just won't bleed over every other bit of processing that you do on the lead. So if you're not doing that, definitely do that.
I said it's 2 a.m. and I'm rolling on.
Also, by busting it, you can actually do things like automate it too. And I feel like doing a little bit of automation on the delay and reverb on this one would actually help. Kev, what's going on, bro? Happy Saturday. Yo, I gotta give you guys mod access as well on stream. Sorry, I'll do that after we get up. Just remind me if I haven't done it by next week, Bella and Kev. I want to make sure we get you the moderation capabilities on him. Scully says his voice is nice. I agree. I like the voice a lot, actually. BD Ramirez on Instagram. Melodies are good too. Make me mod, Pac-Man. You want to be a mod, Pac-Man Dre? You gotta do shit if you're a mod, though. I'm gonna make you do shit. Like, Bella and Kev be doing a lot of shit, man. Even on the Discord and Instagram side of things. And then Bula, who's, you know, Saturdays, he's doing shit. But Bula is like very active. That being said, we're always trying to add people to the team. So if you are interested in getting more involved with what we're doing in Kayvan's house, let me know. Reach out to us. We do have some like application forms that exist out in the Discord for people who want to be a part of it. So you got to be out here doing shit, man. Like it's. Like I be doing so much shit. I be doing so much shit on my own. So it's nice to have people like Bula, Kev, and Bella to be there to help with a lot of the creative stuff. BD Ramirez on Instagram. I'm gonna follow you because I want to keep up. I want to know what you do. I want to know what you drop. I liked it. I think the biggest thing. How can we apply it? All right, if you guys want to apply, we'll ping the application form again in the Discord. And then if you guys want to, Bula is the muscle. Bula is the muscle. He has all the hard conversations, so I don't have to have him. There is a sub form in the Discord. We'll bump it for you guys as well. And then for anybody who does want to get more involved, like feel free to reach out. Like seriously, it's a small team. Look, like I fucking was doing all this shit myself before Bula, Kev, and Bella came on. So it's been a big help, and it helps me figure out more things and more opportunities for the community. So if you are into it, and you wanna come hang out and be a part of things, let us know. All right. This is My Girl Demo by Jay Cortez. I love this artist. Got to meet him for the first time out in Portland. And it was so cool to meet in person, man. I'm a big fan of his music. It's been that way. I've been on him about the content. He's been working on it all year. It's been cool. Cool to watch. But look, the aesthetic is there, bro. You figured out what you can do and what you want to do. And it's consistency. So, shout out to Jay, man. He has been working real hard this year. And this is tough too, bro. This is tough. First photo is nice, right? Look how many community members are out here too. Cali. We got Cali, we got Tide, we got Wet Lava Boy, calling comments. Look at this, man. Community's out here supporting each other. I love to see it. Make sure you go follow, all right? Jay Cortez _ on Instagram. It should be pinned in the lounge, I think, Pac-Man Dre. But I'll tag it again after we get off, so don't even worry about it right now. Visuals going up 2024. Yeah, we talked about it in person. I can't wait, bro. At Jay Cortez _ that was My Girl Demo. Bro, I have no feedback. Again, really, like, the mixes are so clean already. You've already found that vocal pocket. You know what your voice should sound like on a track. And the writing is always strong. I think for you, it's really just that content side of things, bro. Like, you nail that down, you start going really hard on it, it's undeniable. The music is undeniable. I say this every time we listen to it. The music is undeniable. All right, this is Kwame Brown. 2023, 11, 18, 2, 155 BPM, work in progress. Hey. Ooh. Oh, I look forward to seeing more people discover Jay too, bro. I've been sitting on like and all my words is like I've been running out, and a lot around, and some out, on the mouth, I don't wanna go to work on Mondays, I just wanna chill. I just wanna, it's like the Minnesota gonna, I've been running back and forth, I'm in and out, I'm on the field. I'm in like the, it's on the real. Yeah, I'm making content, I'll be putting this shit on the reels. I've been like, I'm in my fields. I've been on the, like I'm on the, trying to jump like on the windowsills, on the mill, on the stack them bills, on the mill, run a mill. That's not me. I don't like that's not he. Cheating people. That's not G. Like my that's not E. Friends gonna eat like my like your meat. That's on my lead. Look at my way and I tell her I got a bitch in a minute. I can go get the medic. Hey, run on my I don't fuck with no aesthetic. I don't fuck with no medic. This is just tough, bro. I like this a lot. So much space. There's so much space. I think this is what makes a great like rap beat. No, I didn't say your meat. I don't think I did. I might have. I don't think I did. Who knows? That was complete nonsense, bro. I don't think there was very few words in that. I said something about a medic. That could be what you thought I said meat. I said something about jumping off a windowsill. I don't know why I said that. You wouldn't go very far if you jumped off the windowsill. Hey, yo, meat. I used to be a rapper. That was like how I started. So for everybody, like, yeah, I used to be a rapper. I've played people with my music on here before. Now as an adult, it's way more depressing than it was when I was a kid. Now I just make sad raps. I'm a sad rapper now. It's all about just being depressed and old. That's it. I only make songs about being depressed and old now. I love that, Kwame. I think that was such a great beat, bro. One of my favorite beats I've heard from you for sure. I've said this. I'll keep saying it. If you guys send me something and you're like, yo, I really want you to get on a feature, I'll do it. I just don't know how quickly I can do it. But I'll do it. If I like the song, I think I can add something to it, I'll just do it for fun. I like your meat was fun. I'm dying, bro. Part of growing up in music, no more fun songs. Yeah, it's just like, look, my life is different. Who I am is different. I've grown up. I think the shit that I used to make when I was a kid was like, I'm gonna be the greatest rapper of all time, like blah blah blah. Like I got these dreams, like etc. And the older I got, the more it's like, I think when you first start rapping too, I think most rappers go through this. Is like you start rapping and you're like, oh, I got something to prove, like blah blah blah. You know what I mean? And then I think the older you get, the more you realize, like, nah, like I want to tell stories. Like I want to connect with people. It stops being about you and it starts being about other people as well. I don't know. That's how I feel, at least. I think that's what happened to me. All right, we got like 12 minutes before we start bumping people up from the chat for free. So we're gonna do this thing that I like to do that's mad fucking fun. Unless you guys want to hear a sad rap real quick? I played this song on stream like a bunch of times, but if you guys want to hear a sad rap, I'll just play it for you. So you can see what I'm talking about. Do you want that? I mean, if you tell me. If you want that, I'll play you some sad shit. You want to hear it? It's been a while. This was the last thing I recorded. It's been a long time, though. I think I recorded this, like... maybe 2 years ago at this point now. Yeah. It's rare. I produce more than I write these days. Ghost wrote acid rap, I wish.
It's getting harder to smile every year that goes by. I got too much pride. You won't see me cry. It's getting harder to smile every year that goes by. Way too much on my mind. Some days I won't die. It's getting harder to smile every year that goes by. I got too much pride.
This is not finished either.
You won't see me cry. It's getting harder to smile every year.
Devin Summers, thank you for the sub, bro.
Too much on my mind.
We're gonna bump you up in the priority queue and play you before we do Spinny Wheel.
It's getting harder to smile. Too much shit on my mind.
I did do harmonies on it. They're just tucked in the back.
I pray to God he ain't dying. Locked up in a pandemic, I'm tired of being inside. I've been depressed for so long and my lows feel like my highs. I don't talk about it, I just dodge it, tiptoe around it. But a drip starts and the stream flows.
Why'd I stop rapping? That's just not what I wanted to do anymore. I know I got a ton of it. I mix this shit myself. I'm not an engineer.
This is my hell, only time it's getting harder to smile every year that goes by. I got too much pride. You won't see me cry. It's getting harder to smile every year.
Yeah, this shit just came out of me, bro.
Way too much on my mind.
I wasn't even planning on writing this. It just happened one day.
Days I won't die. It's getting harder to
For me, that's what it is now. It's not that I sit and write music really anymore. It just like happens sometimes. And then I'm like, all right, cool. I produce all the time. I make beats all the time. I'm way more focused on making beats these days. I just like creating music.
Some days I won't die.
Yeah, I never finished it. That was it. I think I was always planning on coming back to write like a second verse or something, and I just didn't do it. I deserve that Grammy, not Macklemore. I mean, Kendrick deserves that. I can't. If you would put me in that category in that year, I still wouldn't be like, oh yeah, I deserve it. Nah. Kendrick deserved it. That was a Kendrick. What is this? Never Love Again. What is this? Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, then I took a like left turn. Sorry, we're gonna get back into the music, Devin, I promise. But I forgot that I made this.
Losing you is always gonna be the death of me.
That's what I'm saying. Like now I just kind of make whatever I'm feeling in the moment.
Just like an enemy. Quick to bloom, quick to decay. That's how it's meant to be. You ask me if it's even worth it. I say you meant for me. If I only have 40 million minutes, every single
This one gives me
one
chills,
is
bro. I'm not gonna
yours.
lie.
If I only have this life I'm living, you're the one I'm living for. Life
I would
is
write for other
hard, you
people.
make it all
Yes, I'm not an engineer. These vocal mixes are all terrible, bro.
Wish I could tell you, but I can't
I just be
find
fucking around with the
words.
mixes. I'm terrible at mixing.
I feel more alive when I'm right here by your side. When I'm not, I
love a little bit crush on a vocal, to be honest. Like, I like it.
If you ever leave me lonely, I'll be stuck inside.
Thanks,
a moment.
Kenny, my posture
Every
bad.
day I replay them, leave my heart with you. I'll never love again. I'll never love again.
Like these are all demos as fuck, bro. Like I recorded these and that's it. That's the mix. Yeah, like I didn't even remix it. This is the V1.
God forbid if you were missing.
Didn't even go back and open the session again.
Finding you my mission. If someone hurt you, I would probably turn into a supervillain. I don't wanna make memories if they don't have you in the credits. Life can break you if you let it.
I'm such an emo kid, bro. This is such an emo kid song. He taught me how to make music, bro.
When I'm right here by your side, when I'm not, I wanna die. You're the reason that I smile. If you ever leave me lonely, I'll be
This was a fun one. I forgot I wrote this. This is probably the saddest song I ever wrote. Chorizo, you from the 919, bro? You from Raleigh?
With you, I'll never love again.
You from the Raleigh-Durham area, Chorizo? We know each other. I never know when people pop in from the Raleigh-Durham area if we know each other from high school or not. Where am I from? I grew up in the UK. I moved from the UK to North Carolina when I was 14, and then North Carolina to Tennessee. Lived in Nashville for about 6 years, and then moved from Nashville to New York. I live in New York now. From Arizona. Sad boy, I was with this man's happily married. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I wrote this about my wife. Like it literally was like, if I ever lost you, I would never love again. That's the whole song. That's what it's about. That's what I'm saying though, is like the things that I write about and like the things that I feel like it's changed dramatically. You know what I mean? Like versus what I used to write about when I was a kid and what I used to write about when I was a rapper. Like my life has just changed a lot. And so I think it's also very natural for artists and their music to develop and change. Yeah, like now it's like I can't write music that's not about my wife. Every time I try to sit on a write, it's just about my wife. Well, I guess every time she goes out of town, I write sad songs about like, oh, if you didn't come back, life would be over. If you weren't here, life would be over. This is Devin Summers with Greedy. Let us know what you think in the chat. Oh, you can hear it in my voice? No way. This is tough too, bro. I like this a lot. DJ Does is feeling this one. Oh shit, this hard! Be yourself and get money is a real nice. I like that he got straight to the point too. I love the vocal inflections on this. Super interesting. I am Devin Summers on Instagram. And this man is making content. This is Devin Summers. I am Devin Summers on Instagram. We just added to the songs we found on Twitch playlist as well. This is great. I like this a lot. We're a couple minutes away from bumping people up from the chat for free. So we're not going to do the spinny wheel today. I just did one of those please don't leave songs. Where you got to? Blast. Amazing work. I'm so glad we listened to you today. We're back on Monday if you want to come through 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Hey man, join the Discord if you haven't as well. I just put a link in the chat for you. I love JPEG Mafia and this is oh, you're a JPEG Mafia fan. Alright, so you love like Danny Brown type shit too. I like this. Greedy, Devin Summers, short, sweet, 1 minute and 42 seconds. Real easy to get through. Real easy to listen to. Great vocal inflections. Pretty good mix and master, honestly. The beat was good. I am Devin Summers on Instagram. That was one of those ones where I don't really have too much feedback. Like I just really, it was a fun listen, and I would listen to it again. I would put that in other playlists. We do have a couple minutes, so we are going to do the spinny wheel. Fuck it. We got 4 minutes. That song was much shorter than I thought it was going to be. So, in 4 minutes, so after we listen to a couple of these songs, at some point I'm going to tell you guys to put your artist names in the chat. Don't do it yet. But when we get to free bumps from the chat for the last 30 minutes, that's what it'll be. It's more of a rapid fire mode, so we might not listen to the songs all the way through, but we'll try and get through as many as possible. We'll still be giving feedback. We'll still be pulling up socials as we go. But first, we're going to do a couple of these random spinny wheel picks. All right. And if you haven't submitted and you want to submit, you can at any point. If you still need to submit, you still can. If you want to submit multiple songs, you can. Pac-Man Dre. Lucky you, boy. Lucky you. Where are you? There you are. Devin Summers, thank you for sending it in. That shit was hard. You don't have to thank me for shit. Thank you. Thank you for sharing it with us. And thank you for making it. It was really good, man. I liked it a lot. Bentley IO HQ, Master Pac-Man Dre. Let us know what you think in the chat. Did we listen to this the other day?
Money for a wheeze bang. I don't want your hugger, you can keep it.
Or is this a new mix?
Every time she with them Vicky, she keeps secrets.
I think we listened to this the other day. I liked it the other day too, because I remember talking about the sample on it. Because it does go hard. And the sample flip is great. Let us know what you think in the chat. 2:24 is a nice runtime too. It's not too long. I'm trying to put my finger on who you remind me of vocally. I'm not sure who it is. Who do you guys say? Like, it reminds me of someone. Well, we got great viewership on a Saturday, guys. I didn't realize it was going to be like this from 1 to 3 on a Saturday. It's good. It's a good group. We get a good group on Saturdays. Let us know what you think in the chat. I'm fucking with this, so I like this. Dre, where are you from again, bro? You told me this a bunch of times.
I don't want your hugger, you can keep it. On the block, I play defense.
Hey, yo, Dre, other thing that I will mention to you, too, is actually, so our company, you're from DC, our company also owns World Star Distro, so, like, Beyond Genius Distro, because you were asking me about it on Instagram, like, Beyond, Ty said you sound like a Polo and Gio about a child, that's cool, but, like, World Star, they also have a distro team and distro company that we work, we're all kind of under the same umbrella, we're about to be, so that might be another option. Just for you. I feel like your music almost even fits better there than it would on the Genius side. I like this though. I definitely think some people internally might fuck with it as well. Good shit. Tough part is that sample is definitely not cleared. Which if you are distributing that with any sort of distro company, they are gonna either one need clearance from you, like that you have clearance on the sample, or if you get a takedown or a copyright strike, like it's just going to be on you to deal with it. I usually tell people if you don't have a sample cleared, you should just put the song out anyway. It's tougher when there's other contracts and other people involved. Like when you're independent, you can kind of do it and run the risk and see what happens. And then if it works out, it works out. But how do producers go from making music themselves to producing for big artists? I mean, you got to do things like send out beat packs, connect with A&Rs, connect with managers, connect with the artists. Usually it's going to be sending out beat packs unless you got a studio or a space that you can bring people into. Like I'll be sending out beat packs all the time. If I see an artist I already fuck with, be like, yo, I'm looking for beats. I'll just hit them up and be like, yo, let me send you a pack. And it's a lot of hit and miss. Like you might not get the placement, but you got to take the risks. You know what I mean? You got to make a lot of beats. You got to try and collaborate with others. That's a cheat code. That's how I got all of my placements, collaborating with other producers. Or most of them. Bar like 1 or 2 that I fully self-produced. So. How do I find A&Rs and managers? Well, I can't help you with that. You got to do research. Most artists have their managers in their bio. Look through their tagged photos. They'll be posting, like, keep an eye on their stories and be posting, like, emails to send stuff to. You know? This is 553 Chrome with Here We Go Again. I like Chrome. this is the first time we've seen a video from him though. Goldbro says I welcome all packs if anyone wants to send me something like this too. Like, you know what I mean? It's like even in the chat. And sometimes building with an artist too who's more emergent and building that sound with them is the thing that helps you get those places. You know what I mean? That helps you get into those bigger rooms. It's just a process like anything else. You got to start building with the people around you, and then eventually it continues to grow. But you got to put the work in. You know what I mean? Like, you got to look for them first and foremost. How do you find A&Rs and managers? Go look at the credits of songs. Go look at the credits for albums. Fucking, is it better to send beats or samples? It depends who you're sending them to. I mean, if you're sending beats to artists, or if you're trying to get artists to rap on them, then beats. If you want to make it as easy as possible for them to load the shit up, rap on top of it when they're in the studio, right? If you're trying to collaborate with other producers, send samples, send loops. You don't want to send full beats because what's the point? They're not going to produce over a full beat. You know what I'm saying? Different tactics for different outcomes, I think, is probably the best advice I can give. All right, right now, if you're in the chat, put your artist name in the chat. We're bumping people up for free in the chat. The edit for the video is a bit awkward as well. It's like a weird mixture of self-shot and then HQ shot video, which I don't think really works out. So that would be my feedback on this, for sure. Is like, you can submit it again, bro. That's fine. Find artists have placements with artist connections. Yeah, facts. Or like, if you're a producer, bro, just pay people like you pay for a feature. Pay artists to jump on your shit. Like, I know producers who do that shit, and then they do like whole fucking albums where they've just paid artists to hop on their beats, and that's how they get started. And there's nothing wrong with that either. You know what I mean? It's just what works for you and how you can get your shit out there. Like, it's not, there's no like answer. You know what I mean? There's like a bunch of different things you can do, but there's no like cheat code answer for any of this. Like, the whole shit is trial and error more often than not. You really just got to try shit, take the risks, and stuff out. 523 Crumb on Instagram. I like the song. I agree the video could have been maybe a little bit better edited. It felt a little awkward at times, and that would be maybe my only real feedback. All right, Abe Shaw. I'm going to build this secondary queue. I'll play you guys another song of mine while we do it, just because I was a little slow and should have done it a little earlier. So this is another one that I just never mixed while I built the... Yeah. Please don't judge me for the mix, guys. Yeah. Not my thing.
Feel like I'm breaking, feel like I'm broken. 30 years old, time is stolen.
So I think this is a better one. Sorry. I have a better version of it.
I wanna...
Do I?
The desk, keys on my fingers, second a minute.
Okay, no, it's just bad. Whatever. I don't care. I'm gonna build this queue. Give me a second. It'll take me a second to catch up.
Feel like I'm breaking, feel like I'm broken. 30 years old, time is stolen. Sit at the desk, keys on my fingers, second of minutes, of days to years. Dying before I achieve my dreams. That shit like one of my biggest fears. I wanna glow up, don't wanna grow up. Feel the same way as I did last year. Life is a trip, beauty and pain, smiles and tears. Family feuds, lasted for years. I ain't get it when I was a kid. I used to live to the hood of the ribs. Now I'm trying to live. I burned the bridge, I made some choices. It is what it is.
Sorry guys, I'm building this queue.
No regrets on my deathbed, never fail when I'm tested. Say it on my chest, yeah, living right on my blessings. Living spite of my stresses, clean up all of my messes.
What kind of keyboard do I have?
Even though I'm a mess.
It's the Complete Control S49.
I break down like a hoopty, not a stable investment. I could ghost like Whoopi, don't think it's my best bet. I know the deal, truthfully. Keep my eyes on the next step, keep my eyes on the next step. Keep my eyes on the next step. Gotta keep telling myself I got it. Times our mantras fully forgotten. I swear my inner monologue's writing. I get exhausted, downtrodden. Feel unwelcome when I'm running. Always been lonely in my brain. Always felt trapped by my words.
I don't see it in there, bro. You gotta make sure you submit it in the Google form if you're submitting it.
But we're playing all of the time. But it amazing.
You mean me in person? That's fine. Yeah, I just changed it.
Let us say what I'm gonna.
Yeah, the mix is terrible. this is again like V1, never dialed in the EQ type mix. I've since also changed my vocal chain. I just haven't recorded anything. So.
Even though I'm a mess, no regrets on my deathbed. Never feel when I'm tested.
Sometimes you demo shit out
on my chest, yeah.
That's like the story of my life.
Living spite of my stresses, clean up all of my messes. Even though I'm a mess, even though I'm a mess.
Hey. All right, cool. That's enough of me. If you're in the chat, you want to get bumped up for free, please make sure you put your artist name in the chat. You need to do it ASAP. We're bumping people up from the chat for free, but I need to know what your names are. So please put your artist name in there. Yeah, this is like super raw demo. Like I wrote this, recorded it, and that was it. I never even touched it again. The file name literally just says V1. I'm just sharing with you guys so you guys can know that I'll be making shit too. You know what I mean? It's like, so when I'm giving you feedback, it comes from a place of doing it, having done it myself. I don't know. I didn't sample anything on that one. I don't think. I think I just played that myself.
Isolation if you try controlling me.
ROI or RIP by Abe Shore. Let us know what you think in the chat.
Fingers perpetrate the thievery. Sign away those rights for perpetuity.
Trey Kelly and Yums Awkward. Yums Awkward.
All the label pleasantry is loud. Still the dead is going up while the screams are falling down. And they find themselves a face of catastrophe. All that hard work and nothing to show for. Bills ain't getting paid from all gold-plated trophies no more. Now they've lost themselves, betrayed the day ones and they so
This
low.
one feels really good.
Once who lift them up and give the rear replaced by brand clothes.
Maybe just a little bit less reverb delay on the vocal. That's it. Just a touch less wet.
Grab the plate, they handed them the meal shit. ROI, RIP, now you pick.
Maybe would tune some of these. RI or RIP is pretty good. Some of the tuning on the sung ports could be slightly cleaner. There's like some tuning issues, but that's about it. That's what we like here. Abe T Shaw on Instagram though. I think the ideas are there, bro. Like I feel like I've said this about everything we've listened to. The ideas are there.
Now what?
Suffer validation, now the money spent.
It's a really great start.
All the yes men suffocate your common sense. Only if you listen to your gut back then. Would've drowned them out and read the fine print. Now you're flooded tears.
Ideas are really cool, bro.
All for what you owe. Was it worth it? Now they disappeared. All the yes men took the confidence you had with the bag you worked to earn, but you just splurged it off.
This is a cool pocket right here.
Good in your intentions, you just wanted them to win. Now you gotta take the L.
Real cool pocket right here, bro.
Alone, just for alone, you didn't know within the dream when that big gross, where do you go?
Nice.
Oh no, which way I gotta go? Oh no,
It's actually pretty cool. Even the dissonance here in the chorus, like I kind of like that. It's really well done. It feels super jazzy.
Don't you know artists dream about stars with heart on the sleeve?
Yeah, AT Shaw on Instagram. Make sure you follow if you're rocking with this one. I'm gonna save this. There is things about the mix that I think could improve, but it's such slight detail, bro. Honestly. All right, we got a TikTok video here from Camel. 8 a.m. in Mid City. Let us know what you think in the chat. Maggie Music, send that shit in. I do think the mix can better. Yeah, it's just that's the process. Okay, so this is not recorded at all. This is just like straight camera audio, right? I'm not mad at this. Beat could come. Yeah, this is just straight the. How many beats do the big producers make a day usually? I don't know. That's all they do all day. It's a whole job. So I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Probably a bunch.
I won't even answer text, wasn't in to stress, pocket lit in a sense. And I'm a full force of shit to make sense. The Ford Focus turning shit to a bench. My new motive getting on it from
He's getting these bars off for sure. Yeah, but that was different. That was different times where he had to make everything analog. Three beats a day for 10 summers, or however long the fuck it was. Or is it 10 beats a day for 3 summers? Isn't it 10 beats a day for 3 summers? I think that don't put so much emphasis on how many you make a day. It's the quality of what you make every day too. You know, it doesn't matter if you make 1 amazing beat a day. That's 7 amazing beats a week versus on like 10. Like you make 3 shit beats in 1 day, and then what do you got? No one's gonna take them. You know what I mean? And also, don't put too much emphasis on finishing everything. Like that's the thing. Sometimes like I'll make ideas, and if I'm not feeling it within the 8-bar loop, I'll just move on to the next fucking thing and start something else. Like I'll usually know by the time I'm like 10-15 minutes into a beat whether or not I'm gonna actually finish it or if I just want to move on to something else. And some days like you can't force creativity. Like some days it's just not that, bro. Like there it is, I'll sit down and nothing I make is good, and that just is what it is. Camel, that was really good. The only thing that I would say, and this is just my like the volumes of everything was a little off, so I think maybe that's not the best way for him to do the freestyles. Like I would figure out a better way just to get the audio to sound a little bit better so we can really digest it. Like, and I know he's been going through shit, so I don't really want to be like, oh, like, where are the quality? But what I would suggest is, like, even if he gets, like, just a lav mic or something that you can plug into his phone so that the vocal audio is a little bit clearer, that'd be good. Like one of the things I'm always telling artists, just use your fucking iPod headphones. Like they actually sound pretty good, and you can just get a better audio like of your voice, even if it's not like. But I just feel like these mics don't do well with like a beat and a vocal at the same time. So it's just like figuring out the best way to get like a higher quality like social freestyle video. Basically, it's not difficult. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's there. The bars are there. Yeah, exactly. It's like getting the content out is the most important thing. This is Goon Metal. Hope you like butter, because here comes the toast. What is happening? Yeah, what is happening here right now? All right, send me the proper link and I'll pull it up for you a second. All right. Like a some demo I was working. I like it. I like the guitar on it. The vocals still need a little bit of work, but it's like raw ass fucking vocals, so I'm not gonna judge that. Some cool shit by Laurel. Let us know what you think in the chat. Send me the thing that you meant to send in, Goon Metal, and I'll pull it up. All right. Jay, yes, I am on a Monday from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern time, so you will see me on Monday nights for another stream. If you are here in the chat and you're trying to get bumped up for free, put your artist name in the chat right now. We're still bumping people up from the chat for free until the end of the stream. I like this. I think there needs to be a little bit more balance in the instrumental elements. Like these drums come in real loud. That bass is kind of sits really in the back. And then the guitar is also really present in the front too, so it's just kind of like a weird mix levels wise, but I like the idea. I could definitely see this being a really cool song, especially when you get a vocalist on top of it as well. You know what I'm saying? Like one of those little pop emo kids. This should be really cool. Oh, you sent this a couple of days ago as well. I like this idea a lot. What's up, Doza Official? How you doing? Thanks for the follow. Xavi, thanks for the follow too. I feel like I should be cruising down the PCH this. Yeah, defs. Underscore Smokey underscore Dubear on Instagram if you're rocking with that. And if you are looking for production work, always, you should be reaching out to these producers, man. I'm saying. New around here. I'm good, man. How are you? Happy Saturday. Welcome in for the first time. Do you know anything about me, or should I do the whole thing where I explain who I am and what I do and all that shit? Let me know. I'll do it again. It's quick, but it's up to you. Otherwise, we could just go, and you can see what this is. It's either a surprise or not a surprise. It's up to you. All right, I'll break it down. Then we'll play this good metal. So my name is Kayvan. I'm the director of A&R at Genius Distro. So I've been at Genius, yes, that Genius, doing verified, and I've already done everything at Genius, like for like the last 7 years. Like every little bit of it I've worked on at some point or another. But now I sign artists, I put music out. I've been an artist. I am an artist manager. I've been a producer, artist. I do DSP pitching, all kinds of shit. I work in the music industry is my whole job. But every Monday and Thursday, usually Thursday, I come on Twitch, I listen to music, I give feedback to artists. I have a Discord, I do my own curation platform and playlisting and stuff like that too. So this is my way to connect with artists, give feedback, and just find new talent. I've signed 4 artists from this stream already to distro deals, and do plan on doing more of that in the future. But yeah, that's the quick rundown. Welcome in. Nice to have you. This is Goon Metal. We're in the free bumps part of our stream too, so if you want to bump some shit up for free and submit, you can. Just put your artist name in the chat and make sure you put it in the form. We've got about 15 minutes left, so we're gonna try and get through as many songs as possible. Goon Metal, this video is sick. Also, I love this already. The audio is maybe a tiny bit quiet on the video. Like it could be a little bit louder, but DIY artist big brother, that's who he is. I try to be, man. I'm a DIY artist myself, so I get it. And I work with DIY artists a lot. Really cool.
underneath the ice.
I love the way this started. Oh, Doza, thank you so much. We'll bump you to the top of the queue as well, just for that. This is sick, dude. Yes. When does this drop? I actually love this. This is going in like 3 or 4 of my playlists immediately when it drops. Is the song out already? Yeah, I'm so glad you got the right length as well. This is super fire. Yeah, all genres are welcome in here. We listen to everything. I just love music, so you can send anything you want. You can do classical, I don't give a fuck. You can send in jazz. I love jazz too. We did this video, man. Song's out, music video out. What's the song called? Yeah, what's the name of the song? We all need it. We all need it. I'm gonna go put it in my playlist right now. Out of the Blue. No, this is great. I really love this a lot. The guitar melodies are awesome. It reminds me of a lot of artists that I really like a lot too. So, 77 monthly listeners is crazy, bro. That's how many monthly listeners you have. Oh, thank you so much, man. Yo, bro. You not having more fans is crazy. Because this shit is amazing. I already know, like, the fashionably early is like, everybody's gonna jump on this shit. This is definitely what they like. If you're not in the Pigeons and Planes Discord, you should put it in there too, because I think they'd really like this as well. Devin says a collab with you and Gene Dawson would be insane. That's a fact. Case Uno Films on Instagram. You're from Connecticut? Damn, I was not expecting you to say that. Did you shoot this in Connecticut? Where'd you shoot this? Book artists come visit Sacramento. Whoa. Tell us more about that in the Discord, bro. Hit Bula. Send that over. We might have space for that in the Outside Opportunities channel too. We weren't supposed to listen to this all the way through, but you shot this in Connecticut? It doesn't look like Connecticut. At least what I've seen of Connecticut. So that's sick. Yeah, you really fucking killed this shit, bro. I met Gene. He was super nice. Gene Dawson is awesome. What a nice guy. My A&R, we have venues. Oh. Bro, hit us on the side. Tell us more about that. I'd love to learn a little bit more about that. And if there's any ways that we can help put some artists in front of you, bro. When we played one in LA in the Lodge Room. Goon Metal was here on Instagram. Oh, Freddie follows you. That's not a shock, bro. Freddie being a fan of your music is the least shocking thing that I've heard today. Easily the least shocking thing of the day is that Freddie Fines is already a fan of you. Because sounds like something that he would love. So, yeah, good shit, bro. Really, really cool. I liked that a lot. Saved it, followed you. Can't wait for more. Fucking cool. Let us know when the video drops, too. All right, this is Doza. Thanks for the sub, Doza. This one's called Blinded. Doza, tell us more about you. Where are you from, bro? How old are you?
Gotta say I want you for you to know how I feel. Cause if you were paying attention then you could tell. But locked up is exactly how I'm feeling.
This is pretty cool too, bro.
You the only one around me.
Way to slide in at the end of the stream and send us this. Forget Geese, thanks for the follow.
Should I kick all of the other girls out of my life? Cause we never decided.
Oh, that's fire, bro. Shout out to Gene yet again.
I give you what you want. If you give me what I need. That's some understanding.
I saved this one too. I like this. Kind of reminds me of Sasha a little bit.
That's us getting past it. That's really all I'm
like Aries a little bit. I like this
one. Can we stare at the stars for the night?
You can't be from nowhere. That's a lie. Where are you from?
Tell me about the flaws that you hide. 'Cause I've been working way too hard on mine. When I'm with
I'm gonna figure it out.
Seems alright.
21 years from Dallas, Texas. Focusing on marketing, trying to put myself out there. This is good, bro. I like this. JM.Doza. The nonchalant delivery of his vocal sounds like Khalid. But the writing doesn't. This is pretty cool though. I like this. Oh, you're in Big Duck. You know Big Duck? You know Mo? You're in Big Duck's community too? Shout out to Mo, man.
But I guess you every time I see you,
JM.Doza on Instagram. This is cool, man. I like this a lot. The only thing, I think the mix on the vocal could be like a little stronger. There's like little things that you can do to smooth it out a little bit, I think. But the tone is really nice. Yeah, Mo's the homie, bro. We love Mo. We love Mo over here. We rate him a lot. He's one of my favorite streamers on Twitch for sure, just music-wise. Good vibes, good vibes. So like the things that I would say could improve, bro, is like vocal level changes. It's a little bit too dynamic. So having like a vocal writer or a compressor just really like monitor that volume level on the vocal so it stays more consistent. It's a lot of in and out kind of like feeling to the volume on the vocal. That's really the biggest thing that I hit, but otherwise the vocal tone is really nice and the way you've mixed your vocal to sound is good overall. I just think it's like that little detail is something that maybe could be a little bit stronger. Since you say that you fine, well, I guess. And then the other thing that I would suggest is I would love to hear more vocal layers from you because I feel like it's almost there. There's like these moments of having these cool vocal layers, but I do think that you could add more of them. And if you add more of them, I think it's just going to build out this whole experience and sound even more. So that would be my biggest feedback, bro. Like it's pretty good. I'm definitely trying to hear more music from you for sure, without a doubt. This is What It Takes by Jakari Smith. Let us know what you think of the chat. That was cool. You guys always come through on these free bumps and hit us with some good fucking music. This was supposed to be Nisi Martin. But
Talk of the town, I done created a style. I think I'll be here for a while. Hanging down, they be my soul to the ground. They try to get
alright, came out strong. I'm saving this one as well. June, what's going on, bro? How you doing? Happy Saturday. You are about to end in 7 minutes, but it's nice to see you. This is really good. This is really good. I'm dead, bro. It's not too late to submit, but we might not get to you today. We're just going through the free bumps right now. You can still submit. If you are here in the chat and trying to get bumped up for free, let us know. We do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more songs. And I'll probably go rapid fire mode and not play these songs all the way through, just so we can get to more songs. We'll do about a minute and a half of everybody. This is really cool, though. I like this a lot. You can follow him right now, _Jakari. Is this his Instagram? Is that right? That can't be right? That can't be it. He's gonna need to. No, that's not his Instagram. He's gonna need to change that. It's linked wrong on his Spotify. Just a heads up, you should fix that. Oh, I already follow him, Jakari Smith. Yeah. Make sure he changes that on his Spotify, because his Spotify is taking us to that other one right now. He's gonna want to fix that. Yeah, we're doing free bumps right now. Let us know. You gotta tell me your artist name in the chat if you're trying to get bumped up. Otherwise, I'm not gonna know who you are. Especially if your username is different. Yeah, we got 6 minutes left. I'm gonna try and get through 6 songs, I guess. This is Throwback by Greatness. I like that one a lot. Jakari Smith on Instagram. Xavi, I got you. Yours is the same, so it was a little bit easier for me to do it. But if your shit is not the same, you gotta tell me. We throw shows at the Science Museum. That's kind of tough, bro. I'm a big science guy, so I like that. This is Throwback by Greatness. Let us know what you think in the chat. I'm back on Monday though too. I'm streaming this Monday. So. Yeah, we're back on Monday, bro. And if we don't get to you today, you have to resubmit on Monday. Just as a heads up for everybody who's here in the chat right now. Political science. I do like political science as well, to be fair. I was at the Win Show backstage in the green room having an intense discussion about economic theory.
Got me excited, baby. I might just tonight it, baby. Split that ass to slices, baby.
I'll be talking about those serious shit at shows and like at parties and stuff all the time.
I got the stage up in this bitch. Go ahead and wipe the pole. Want me to take a dive? Will tell me.
This is solid, and this may be a bit harsh. Because there's nothing wrong with it, but I would probably skip through on that one only because it just didn't really like catch my attention, stand out right away. And that could be the song more than the artist. But for me, that wasn't necessarily It's not that there's anything wrong with it. I just listen to so much rap music. Like I think for me, like when it comes to hip hop, like it's really got to stand the fuck out to me now. Otherwise, it's tough. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. So that one wasn't necessarily my favorite. I'll be down to listen to more from that artist.
Yeah. So if motherfuckers in a rat,
alright, Jared Exodus.
young homies reenact. Bitches in sight, vicious
It's called Essence.
If you should say, if I push facts, send her right there, so they send her right back. Send her right back.
Yeah, it's not again like that. I wish there was better feedback on that one. I don't really have feedback. It wasn't necessarily the song, and sometimes that's all it is. Sometimes that's the feedback. It's like it's not the song for me. I would listen to more though. I wouldn't rule them out just off that. You know what I'm saying? Jared Exodus.
Trying to draw the line between you faking who a blessing. Take it to the bridge, bitch shit, feeling magnificent.
We're gonna keep moving. That one's solid. The one thing that I would work on is just flow and delivery and just making it feel smoother. I feel like with beats like that, like the flow really has to be so smooth and so on point. And I feel like at times it felt a little bit choppy. It felt like it got in and out. That's it. That's the only real feedback I have on that one. Lyrically, it was good, but I do think delivery-wise, it could still use a little bit of work.
I'm gonna do this when I get
All right, this is Smoke Break V1 by Master Soul. Let us know what you think in the chat.
You know what I'm saying? But this is switched on.
I'm dead, bro. I'm dead. Do you want me to read the note? Asher Roth energy. Yeah, of course. I'm sorry. I wish I would have given you more. I agree with Check the Rem though. Vocal command could have been stronger. I think it's just working on the flow. But like, I again, like lyrically, it's there. It's just the delivery, and I think that's the thing that a lot of artists have to work on generally anyway. So it's not crazy. Read the note. Okay, Maths is either dropping a tape soon or Bell is leaking one ASAP. Sincerely, manager / besties. Tired of her orders and then vault stashes.
I think this is real, mama. Get the fruits from all my labor and then we peel. I'ma sit up in this booth till I can spit out all my fears.
Intro was a touch long. I'll probably cut that down a little bit and get straight into the raps. The raps are great. You might have lost me in the intro. Yeah, it took a while to start. A little slow to start, but once it gets going, it's great. I'll cut the intro personally. I don't think you need it.
So send a kid with stick hats and hella kickback. Came with a beer belly, had him leave with a six pack. Fucking names up like 6 lakh, my memory gone.
Fucking names up like 6 lakh, I'm dead.
Yesterday, I'll hit her tomorrow. Roll another woods and if it's fire, I'll pick it like Charles. Kick it and spark. Had to pack my own, wasn't even a thought. Both got the guy to telepath, there ain't no stress.
Master.soul on Instagram. I have enjoyed everything you've sent over from Soul, to be honest. He definitely flows. Yeah, his raps are great. Master.soul on Instagram. Yeah, go check him out. That's it. I liked it though. Yum's Awkward up next. We got 1 minute left. We're gonna go on a raid after this, so stick around. I guess we have 6 minutes according to my timer, so maybe we have a little bit longer. Try and get through as many as we can though. We're gonna go on a raid after this, so stick around. Come on it. Born in Hickory, North Carolina. Yum's Awkward. We got North Carolina in the chat. What do you tell me? Dug that flow, me too.
You want a real opportunity, we got plenty. Boyfriend is a rat to his hood.
Oh, this
you
feels like the West Coast.
Cosmo when I wish nigga would. I'm like Timmy. When I get rich, ain't shit gon' change but my pennies. Getting chicken so much, I make it Popeyes. I'm up on
he's based in Saginaw. I gotta be honest with you. Alright, this is not generally. I have a hard time with specifically this type of production. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just it's rare that I'm like trying to listen to like the Bay Area sound. I have a hard time with it. But that being said, I actually think this is pretty solid. I have no negative feedback. It's got a good bounce to it. The vocals all sound pretty good. The energy is there, so I gotta give you all those things as a plus. I got hella love for the West Coast. Calm down. calm down. Literally, most of my roster this year was West Coast based. But I do have a hard time with like Bay Area hypey type shit. I've already had like it's always been that way. It's like it's probably like the weirdest thing about my taste is like I've always had a hard time with like the Bay Area hypey shit. And I know this is not exactly that, but I don't know what it is. Like it's like always like for me, like I wish that I could say it's hit more for me, like even the classic shit, but it's just a personal thing, like a personal preference. But there's nothing wrong with this at all. Like it's got a good balance to it, and all the back and forth and like everything that the artists are doing is good. It's just like I wish there was something better I could say, but it's just like historically It's been really hard. It's been really hard for me to be like caught by that sound. Yeah, no, of course. What were the socials, bro? I didn't have a chance to catch the socials though.
You crazy.
This is Trey Kelly, Below the Sun. Let us know what you think in the chat.
Everything that the light touches is yours.
Okay. Master needs to come up a little bit on this one immediately.
You can have whatever you want, girl.
No, which was with Yums? Oh, the artist before Yums was Massa Soul. And his Instagram's massa.sol.
Cause I just want you to be mine.
Ain't no social.
I'll give you the world and so much more you can explore.
This is really nice. Up the master. Finish the mix on this. But I like this a lot. Trey Kelly Music on Instagram. Yeah, it's fucking sing, bro. You better sing.
You can have anything that's below the sun.
The last song was Maybe I'm Yums on Instagram too, right here. Maybe I'm Yums. Pretty North Carolina to Sacramento. It's crazy. That's a crazy
Girl,
joke.
I'll take my time to tell you that I love you. I put no one above you. My love, you're the only one. The only one.
I'm loving the melodies in that too. The melodies and the vocal arrangement were really great on that one, Trey. I think it's probably, for me, like we've listened to a couple of these songs, but for me, I think that one is probably the most intricate we've been able to hear you do, and I really love that. It's nice to hear the attention to detail in the vocal arrangement and in the runs and everything. Let's go. All right, Lotus XK and Xavi, Want Me. We got a little AMV from Foresight. Let us know what you think in the chat. We got like, oh, this is it. We're gonna go on a raid after this, right? I like this. This genre is just tough, bro. Like, I think the thing with this genre is the hook's really got to be so fucking undeniably catchy for it to stand out, and that's the biggest thing. So I'm reading the lyrics too. There's nothing wrong with this at all. Yeah, I do still work at Genius. I'm the director of A&R. The melodies are really, really strong here and super catchy. The cadence is really good. I do think the lyrics could improve just a little bit. I think the tough thing about this music is too, it's just like a lot of the lyrical content is pretty similar. So it's just figuring out the way to like really stand out in the space lyrically, which is tough, but I do think that it has to be so catchy. Like that's the thing with this, is like it's got to be the catchiest shit ever in this genre. And so that's usually what I tell kids. Like any kid who comes in here with this kind of music and sends stuff up, making music for 5 months on BandLab, like, okay, you got time. Keep developing, keep working on the writing. Think about what story you're trying to tell through the music. Like, what do you want people to take from it? That's the thing that I would think about. Xavi_music on Instagram. But keep going. If you've only been doing it for 5 months, like, you've got so much growth and time to develop and like space to develop in front of you. So I would just keep going, man. Keep going. Don't stop. I have no idea what to expect from this. Rainbow, Lavella's song from Corey Burbank. I will say the visual here is a bit of a tough sell.
Hey, though, baby, you are my rainbow. Your brother's my devil, but you are my angel. I know you see life.
This is for your daughter. This is for your daughter. That's why you said this already. So this makes more sense knowing this is about your daughter. Yeah. I put it all together. I put it all together as I was reading the lyrics. I mean, I can't be mad at this. It's a song to your daughter. I don't even know that I can judge this. This is such a personal thing. I mean, this is just nice, man. I more than anything else, I just love that you love your daughter so much. That's it. Keep being a great dad, man. Tell her you love her. Protect her. Teach her how to be a strong, independent person. That's it. This is beautiful. Shout Shout out to you for this, because it's just like, it's nice to see people make shit that like is personal like that. I mean, it's important, you know. SSJ_Jolly on Instagram. Hey man, just keep going. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I want to encourage you to continue to make. Hey, you sound like a good ass dad. You know what I mean? It's like literally all I can ask you to do is to keep doing what you're doing, and like that's it. Like keep making music. Fucking talk about the shit that you know, and like if that is being a dad, then yeah, talk about that, bro. This is a trap song. What's a trap song? We're about to go raid somebody right now. I'm about to get off. I gotta go. I got shit to do. It's the middle of the day for me. I gotta go to an art gallery right now and go meet an artist. I don't know. That's maybe not what you're expecting me to say. But I gotta go to an art gallery right now and meet my homie, and then go meet up with this artist who does flesh art. Have you guys ever fucking seen this guy? I'm gonna go meet this guy right now. The guy who made this like mouth coin purse thing. You guys remember this? It went viral on social. But I'm a big fan of the artist. It's crazy. He made like a flesh NPC. And this shit's so fucking weird, bro. I love it. So I'm about to go link with this. I'm about to go link with this guy at his gallery show in New York. So I just think this shit is so weird, bro. I love it. Oh my god. This is a coin purse. Isn't this wild? All right, we're gonna hit a raid really quickly though. This shit is so weird. I love it. We're gonna, yeah, weird, right? We're gonna hit a raid. So if you're around, come through. What should we do?
Get painkillers? I don't know. I don't really fuck with painkillers and shit.
Me either, bro.
I'm not a fan of painkillers and all.
I also don't fuck with painkillers.
Unless it's
Who's
like
on?
really,
Kellen's
really
on
bad
right
and
now.
like you
Let's go raid Kelland. I don't know that Kelland knows who I am, but we're gonna go raid him.
I just heard a fucking like big fan sounding thing.
Because why not?
And
All right,
I thought it was my
you guys, I'm back on Monday.
Getting a little bit worried.
Doing this again, so come through. If you haven't joined the Discord, join the Discord. If you haven't followed me on socials, you should do that too. And yeah, we'll see you guys soon. Come on the raid with us. Thank you for joining me on this Saturday. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend.
Go to Icon.
And we'll see you on Monday, 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern time.
And the
Peace.
gang and the homies have been to Icon. Pauline and so many people have actually been to Icon. I've heard great things. It's apparently just a great like networking thing out in LA. So, I mean, yeah, always feel free to send shit through. You're always welcome in the Discord. Join up.
Bounce that booty.